Principal Tim Gilliland will retire from public education after completing his contract in June 2018. Gilliland and his family will remain in Canyon after his retirement. Gilliland said he is currently working to ensure a smooth transition for his successor.
I've always known that as I get to this age where I'm at, when I could retire, there were two options really for me that I've always seen, and one is that I would continue in my current position and go another 3 to 5, maybe even more years, and then never work again. The other side was I'm young enough to get into something else and make life a little scary and exciting, and that's what I chose to do.
Gilliland said many of the programs at Canyon High are self-sufficient thanks to an excellent faculty.
If it wasn't for the people, I wouldn't have lasted 2 years in this job. This job is just totally crazy at times, but it's a good job, and it's good because there's good people here. There's good teachers, staff members. Our students are great. We have great parents. Canyon High is a good place, and that's what makes it so hard to leave. But on the other hand, that gives me some peace because I know Canyon High is in a good place.
Gilliland will give a speech at graduation, which he said he is looking forward to because he has enjoyed watching students grow over time.
The success of students has been my favorite thing, and what I really enjoy most is when I see former students and they start telling me everything that they're doing, and it just makes me feel good that, you know, we've poured into a person and it paid off, and that's really a neat feeling.
Gilliland said his faith is crucial to his job, which he said can be similar to mission work.
This job can have some very difficult times, and we've, you know, through the past few years, we've had some tough losses of students and faculty members, and so having strong faith has been crucial to keeping some sanity and knowing that, you know, we're just here for a short time, and we need to try to make this thing as good as possible while we're here.
During his time as principal, Gilliland said he has learned to keep a forward-looking perspective on life.
Every day is a little bitty building block to your future, and the more you make out of this day will impact the next day, will impact the next day, and so forth. And you know, I didn't get that thinking when I was in high school. I was just there trying to get out, like a lot of kids are. But it's amazing when I look back now how much each day really mattered to the next day, and then compounded into my future.
Although Gilliland will no longer work at Canyon High, he said he will keep up with students and events.
I know I'm doing the right thing for me personally. I think I'm doing something good for Canyon High too. Sometimes a little change is a good thing. It's scary. It's very scary. It's scary from my perspective for where I'm headed. It's probably scary for students and faculty members from where they're sitting. But I think being scared is okay every once in a while. I've said this many times, Canyon High was a really good school before I got here, and it will be a really good school after I leave.